Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know, and yes, this is a different setting. This video is going to be something a little bit different. It's not makeup related, it's basically just me talking to you guys about some things that I have been wanting to talk to you guys about. So you guys seem to really like these types of videos where I'm just kind of chill and just hanging out talking to you guys. So I had the opportunity to speak to this girl, Oda Wag. I hope I'm saying her last name right. W-A-A-G. I'm gonna leave her YouTube and everything down below in case you guys want to check it out. But I met her over the internet. We started talking and she was just basically explaining some things to me. Sorry about my glasses glare, that's why I usually don't film my glasses. But she was just explaining some things to me that I thought I wanted to be a part of. So basically what this is she wanted to open up a easy place for women to talk about certain things. So basically I have some notes on my phone and on paper, so if you see me looking down, that's why. But basically she wanted to have a place where women talk about their interests, talents, dreams, what organizations they like, and stuff like that. She was saying how women are so empathetic to each other, that we do so much for other people all the time, that talking about certain things can help make a difference. So if this video can help one person, I'm all for it. She gave me some really tough questions, and as I go through the questions, I'm going to talk to you guys and tell you guys why it was so hard for me to answer some of these. So another part of this is kind of like a tag video. I don't know if you guys have seen tag videos, but basically what tag videos are is that I film this, I upload it, and then I tag somebody. So I don't want to tag somebody in general. I want to tag all y'all that are watching this. So I want you guys, I'm going to leave the questions down below, but I want you guys to answer the questions, leave them in the comments if you want, make a video about them. Let's just get talking about certain things that we want to address in the world, because we never know if this one video can make a difference, if this whole tag can make a difference. I feel like this is just something that is really important, and these questions are things that we should be talking about, but we really never talk about. So I'm just going to get on with the questions. I have it written down. So question number 1. 3 talents or personality traits that you are proud of having. So I have to say, I think I am the worst person to sit down and reflect on myself, because I feel like I am my worst critic. I could be so good at something, but I'm going to believe like, no, I'm not that good. This aspect of it is wrong, or this aspect of it is wrong. And I have a type A personality, so I'm very like, I don't want to say like strict on myself, but I kind of am. I'm just very hard on myself. So this was really difficult to think about. Like, I had the answers filled out before I got back to this one. So I was just kind of really reflecting, and I feel like a lot of these questions I really reflected on myself. So 3 traits that I am proud of having. I have to say I'm really determined, and I say that because if I see something or I want to do something, I'm going to do everything in my power to get that done. Like this YouTube video, getting like out there. I wanted this for so long, and even though it's a year, it's basically a year of me doing this channel, I am constantly, daily, hourly taking steps to really work towards my ultimate goal of this, which is getting bigger, growing myself, my brand, basically my name. So I am constantly trying to figure out new ways. I'm constantly researching. I'm constantly doing so much to get to where I want to be, that is just one trait I have to say I'm really proud of. And I have to say I get that from my mom and my grandmother, both very determined women. Another personality trait that I have to say is I'm very, very friendly. Like, I have to say I do have a resting bee face sometimes. A few people have said that to me, but I am very friendly, and I feel like when I get to know you, I'm a really good talker. I just always try to be friendly towards people, basically because you never know what kind of issues they're going through. So in my personal opinion, I always want to be that friendly person, the person that they're like, wow, she was really nice, like I feel like I could be her friend, I feel like I could talk to her. So I take pride in that. I take pride that I am a very friendly person, and I want to come across to you guys as very friendly and genuine, and I hope that I am doing that for you guys. I know it's hard to do that in a span of like 20-minute videos, but I want you guys to see that I am very friendly and that I am very genuine, and I hope that you guys do see that, because that really is me. The third trait that I am very proud of is that I am very, very positive. So I haven't really spoke about like my personal life much on here, but I think it's time to do so. So I basically had to grow up extremely fast. I have my mom, single mom, the best mother out there, and my grandma, I have my grandpa, my brother, but I had to grow up really, really fast basically. So I was always very mature and advanced for my age, but I've been through really tough times. My mom did the best that she could, and she basically gave me the world. She still gives me the world. But I have to say, like, there are certain medical things that were really hard for me, and I feel like I'm only 26, but I almost forgot my age. I'm only 26, but I feel like I have gone through a lot more than what normal, and I say normal because really what is normal, 26-year-olds have gone through medically. Like, I've had tons of surgeries, I've had tons of things where people don't know what is wrong with me. I'm in pain constantly. I have RA. I'm basically, all my friends make fun of me, or jokingly make fun of me, because I basically have an elder person's body, but I'm 26. So I basically go through a lot, and it's doctor after doctor. It's always, literally always something, and I always try to make the best out of the situation. Even if I hit that like tough wall, I am always like, well, there's light at the end of this dark tunnel. There's something that God is putting me through all this just to get to something else. Like, I am very much trying to think about the better things that are going to come, or, well, I'm in so much pain today, like it hurts to move, but you know what, maybe if I work out I could feel a little bit better. I'm that type of person. I've always been that type of person where I'm just trying to think about the positive aspects in life, because I feel like we have so much going for us. Like, yeah, I had like a crappy like experience, but that doesn't define who I am, and I'm gonna have more positive experiences. So I always try to turn something negative into a positive, and I have to say that has helped me out so much. That has helped my friends out so much. That has helped my family out so much. So I have to say I really am positive, and I try to be positive, even though sometimes I have my moments. I feel like everybody does, but I always try to be as positive as I can be. The next question was, what achievement you are proud of which is related to feminism, or overcoming something despite the fact that being a girl makes this harder to achieve. This question is basically two questions, because there's another part of this, so I broke it up into two different questions. So something that I have overcome despite being a girl. This was really hard too, but I'm kind of gonna give a different answer that I hope a lot of people resonate with. But something that I have overcome despite being a girl is being confident in my own body. And I say that because on Instagram, with models, magazines, TV, whatever, there's Photoshop, there's filters, there's fillers, there's Botox, there's everything. And I feel like being a young girl, a teenager, 20 years old, your body's still changing, that you see all of these perfect women out there, and it's really hard to look in a magazine and be like, wow, that girl, that lady, that woman is perfect, and wow, I'm 5 pounds overweight, I have acne, I have dark circles, I'm flabby. Like, you know, it's really hard to see all of these perfect people out there, and we are our own worst critics, like I said before. So it's hard to see all of that and feel confident about yourself. I have to say that is something that I have overcome, that I'm still trying to overcome. I have my days where I'm just like, wow, like so and so is just like, her skin is just amazing, and I woke up with 3 pimples, you know. It's really hard to be a girl, especially because society is so hard on us. So hard. Like, you have to have that hourglass shape, you have to have a thin waist, bigger hips, big boobs, you have to just be perfect, you can't have any wrinkles. It's really hard to overcome that, well, they're perfect and I'm not, you know. And I feel like this is something that women struggle with a lot, and I don't know if this is the right answer or not, but this is basically my interpretation of it. I feel like it's really hard to feel confident about yourself, basically. And it's really hard to see all these girls or women and still be like, wow, I'm just as pretty as they are. So I feel like I have overcome that. It's like a daily challenge. Y'all can relate to this, I hope. That it's just, I am now getting more comfortable in my own skin, meaning I'm not perfect. Reality, nobody's perfect. It's so many fillers, so many filters, so much Botox, Photoshop, whatever, that I've kind of come to my own realization that I'm basically my own perfect. You're your own perfect. They're their own perfect. Everybody is perfect in their own way, because I feel like you have acne, but that doesn't make you any less pretty than somebody else. Like, a few months ago, I'm not even lying, like, I left my house in makeup all of the time because I had acne, and people were constantly pointing it out, saying how bad my face was. Do you wash your face? Do you eat clean? Do you do this? Do you do that? And it's like, yes, I do, but I just have bad skin right now. I don't know what to tell you. So there have been so many instances where I was like, I'm not going out the house without makeup. I don't care if I'm late. I need to put foundation on, because if not, I'm gonna be so self-conscious. And now I kind of like rock it. Like, hey, I have acne. I'm gonna go out. Like, what is the big deal? I have been going out without makeup more than before. Before, like, I don't know, I was just really scared, and people were really mean, that they were just constantly pointing it out. And there was one time I went to Sephora, and this lady, she just made me feel so bad about my skin. I was just like, I want to go home. Like, I want to go home. And it was just, that was a really bad experience for me, and I just keep on like remembering that in the back of my head, like, wow, like that was really rough. And even filming, I have to say, like, I was really nervous for a period of time. Like, you guys saw, I wore my foundation on, and then I would just do eye looks at the beginning, because I was really self-conscious that my acne was just going to take away from the video, and that I wouldn't have any followers because my face just looked really bad. And in my opinion, looking back, my acne wasn't that bad, and it was just all in, I don't want to say in my head, but I feel like I'm just my own worst critic, and I'm so used to seeing women who have flawless skin that it was hard for me to be like, wow, I'm breaking out all here. I need to put on foundation before I film, or I need to conceal a little bit. I remember talking to one of my friends saying, like, and he was like, your acne isn't even that bad. And I was like, that's because I have to spot conceal before, because I'm actually really nervous about going on camera and having all this acne on my face, you know? So I feel like I've kind of overcome that. Like, you guys see, my skin has gotten better, but I mean, when I do have acne, I'm just like, you know what? We all have it. Like, nobody's perfect. It's hard being a girl and seeing all of these perfect things. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And I have to say, I have overcome the, and I don't want to say stereotypical, but the way that society has portrayed women about how they're supposed to be perfect, how they're supposed to look, like all that stuff. I have overcome that, and I'm like, I'm not them. I'm not going to be photoshopped. I'm not going to be this. I'm a real lady, and I this is what I look like, and I'm happy with what I look like. And if there's any young girls out there watching this, I really hope that you guys get to that point, because you need to realize that nobody is perfect. They may seem like it, but you're perfect too. Like, everybody is perfect in their own way. That's why I always say perfect, because really perfect is just a society saying you have to be up here, when it's just like everybody should just be confident in their own body. And I hope that you guys realize that, and I hope that you young girls, young guys, anybody who's going through self-esteem issues can overcome that and realize that you have an extra 5 pounds that you think you have. You're perfect. Like, I had glasses, I had braces, that was like, oh my god, the big nerd thing. And you know what, looking back, that's just normal. Like, you have acne, that's normal. You're 5 pounds overweight, that's normal. Like, it's fine. As long as you just feel confident in your own skin, rock that acne, rock that 5 extra pounds, rock the glasses, rock the braces, do you, and just feel confident in your own skin. And I really hope that you guys can see that, and that you guys realize that, because that is a daily struggle for many women, a daily struggle for me sometimes, and it's okay. It's fine. I just want to say that. I hope I didn't get too like motivational, but I just want you guys to know that it's all right. The next part of that question was basically, let me see, one achievement that is just general and not necessarily related to feminism. So I have to say, one huge achievement that I have is this right here. Let me dim down lights. I feel like my glasses are too distracting. This right here, my YouTube channel. Right now, I think I'm at like 211 subscribers, I think. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I'm at 211 subscribers. I have dreamed at being at 200 for so long. I didn't think I was going to get there. I was kind of at a plateau, and I was like, what can I do? Like, what can I do? And I'm really, really proud of where this has come. I had a gluten-free blog back in the past, and I really wanted that to take off, but it was just really hard because, in my personal opinion, how much can you talk about food? I could talk about food forever, but how do you describe food to people who have different palates? That was what I was having a difficult time with. But makeup, beauty, fashion, this has been something that I have been interested in for a really long time, and I am very blessed that I was able to start off with a blog. You guys know I love writing. I've always loved writing, that I have previously mentioned. If I haven't, then I love writing. Being able to be on camera, ever since I was little, I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to be a news anchor. I remember I would always watch Channel 4. I wanted to be Darlene Rodriguez. I wanted to be her so bad. I wanted her job. I wanted to be her. She was just beautiful. She was on TV. She was just magical. And even though I'm not on TV, I'm on YouTube, and I feel like this can get spread across to like China, to Europe, to wherever, and I could be helping somebody out, you know, like my videos could be helping one person out. So I feel like I am just so proud. I give reviews on Instagram. Follow me if you're not. I do makeup tutorials on here. I write for my blog. I feel like I do a lot. I have a full-time job, and I produce content as much as I can with quality, and I am so proud of this. Like, I hope that this takes off, because I am extremely proud of my channel. I am proud of my blog. I am proud of my Instagram. I am just very, very happy, and that is a achievement that I hope I can keep on achieving, and I hope that I'm at 211, but I hope in a year from now I could hopefully be at like 1,000 or something. Like, I just really hope that this takes off. I am determined. I really want this to work out for me, and I'm just really happy that I achieved this. And I just want to quickly shout out, thank you guys so much. The 211 of you, thank you. If you're watching this, thank you. Subscribe if you're not. But I'm really thankful, and I want to say thank you to everybody. So thank you. I wouldn't be here without you guys, and you guys have made this a reality, and I'm so happy and so excited. So thank you so much. So the next question, sorry, I keep on looking at my phone so make sure I have all the questions. A charity cause or political initiative that is close to your heart. So I'm going to go with a charity. So a charity that I learned about this past year, Product Beauty Share. So basically what Product Beauty Share is, if you guys don't know, they collect different makeup, they collect different like personal hygiene items that some people can't get, and they distribute them to people. So you have makeup, they desanitize it, they clean them down, and they give them to people. Pads, tampons, donate them, they give them to women. And I feel like I am really passionate about this because when I am going on an interview, I want to feel my best. And I feel like I am confident in my skin, but I feel like sometimes I want to put on makeup and I want to feel a little better. Sometimes I want to put on lipstick, I want to feel better. When I don't have a pad or a tampon and I start my period, I feel crappy. So these little things can really help other women out. So if you have any extra makeup, any extra pads lying around, tampons, you can put them in a box and send them to Product Beauty Share. You can mail them to them, or if you are at a drop-off area, you can go there and drop off the makeup. Or if you guys don't want to do it with makeup, you can send them cash. So basically how that works is with the cash, you do get a receipt, you send it over, they do desanitize like I said, and they send them out. Certain products, I think it's lipsticks, mascaras, like soap, stuff like that, they can't be used or they can't be opened. And then like pads, they take like single pads, like a box of pads, tampons, single tampons, loose tampons, you know, that are like single, or like boxes of them, you know. So if you have any, go send them to them, drop it off. Or if you guys don't want to do that and you just feel like you want to send them cash, you could send them cash. They have, I'm on their site right now, they have an Amazon wish list. So what you could do is you go on, you open up the Amazon wish list app, you can search, and then you could buy the products that are needed. And I don't know if it send it directly to them or if it sends it to you and you send it to them, I'm not sure. So Product Beauty Share collects and distributes hygiene and beauty items to shelters and agencies serving women and families who are overcoming abuse, addiction, homelessness, or poverty. I didn't say that before. But they are sending out the makeup, they are desanitizing it, so don't worry. There, like I said, there are products and items that they need to be like closed. And I'm gonna leave their link and everything down below in case you guys want to check them out. They do have an Amazon list, like I said. And I know that Taylor, I actually learned about this charity from that Taylor. And that Taylor is a YouTuber, and she was talking about it, and I was like, what is that? And I think I heard Casey Holmes talk about that as well. And I looked that up and I saw it and I was like, that is amazing, because when you think of that, like people in poverty, abuse, something like that, you don't think of tampons, you don't think of pads, you don't think of makeup. Like, I feel like the automatic thing is, okay, they need shelter, they need clothes, they need food. Yes, they do need all of that, but they might need moisturizer for their skin is dry. They need tampons, pads, your period comes every month. They need hair care, your hair is knotty, your hair needs to be washed, stuff like that. And they need that, and I feel like even myself, like before, like when I would donate stuff, it would always be food, or it would always be like clothes. It was never, I never thought of finding my makeup that was gently used and giving it to them. I never thought of that. I don't know why I never thought of that. I feel like I never thought that they could just like desanitize the makeup. Like now looking back, I'm like, wow, like that's actually like a good idea. Basically, I didn't really think like, oh yeah, let me send this out. It was always like, oh, I'll just give it to a friend or something like that. But I mean, if you have extra makeup, if you have extra pads or whatever, send them out to Beauty Share, drop them off. or send them cash and help women, families in their need that have gone through a lot of stuff, and your products really might help them. So the last question that I have, I hope this video isn't like super long, but the last question: what are you hoping to see a change in how women relate to each other and to men? So I feel like this is something that sparked a huge interest in me, because I have two different things. I don't want to get into politics or anything like that, because that's not what I want my channel to be about. But basically, if you guys don't know, there have been a lot of laws about women's bodies and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. And that, to me, I feel like we're digressing. We're going backwards. And I feel like it's a woman's body. She has her own choice. Please do not make or pass a rule to tell me what I could do to my body. When there was also a law that was going to go about, it was stated that if you are on birth control, then that's not going to be covered by insurance. And I got pissed, because my birth control is for medical reasons. It was if you had acne, your insurance wouldn't cover that. I have acne. Why isn't my insurance covering that? Birth control, not covering it. Birth control can range up to like more than $100 a month. And I need it for health reasons, not to prevent babies. I need it for cysts that I have in my ovaries, and I feel like it's messed up. I feel like I don't want to blame it on men, because I know that there are women in the government or whatever that are also deciding this, but I feel like men and women shouldn't be making decisions for everybody about what is covered by their insurance, about what women can or can't do to their bodies. That is just where I'm going to leave it, and I hope that changes, because that really needs to change, in my opinion. It is 2019, and back in the olden days, things were handled differently, and a lot of women were hurt because of it, and I don't want to see us going down that path again. I'm just going to leave it at that. But another aspect that I wanted to talk about regarding this is that I hope men and women are a lot nicer to each other. That's basically what it gets down to. I don't want to say the world is a mean place, but there is just so much negativity in this world. There is so much hatred, racism, everything, that I feel like we all need to take a step back and be like, why? Why is this person hating on this person? Why? Everybody just needs to be nicer to each other. Everybody needs to support each other. And I am very, very blessed, because I have but like over the internet, I have talked to so many people who are so supportive and so nice, like genuinely nice, that I hope that expands. I find myself right now in a community of bloggers, beauty influencers, everybody, and they are just so nice, and they're so helpful, and they will tell you information, they will help you get to your goal, and they will talk to you through everything. That I wish more people were like that in, I don't want to say the real world, but outside this industry. I feel like people need to be nicer to each other. I feel like people need to be more supportive of each other. We are so used to being like looking down on people that it's just, why? What does that do for you? What does that do to the other person besides make them sad? I feel like there needs to be more positivity. I hope that people can really support each other and be nicer to each other, and I hope that is a change that we can make in this year, in the upcoming years, I hope that people being nicer to each other can make a difference, because if somebody's nice to me, there's like this, I don't remember what it's called, but there's this effect that if I hold the door open for you, you're gonna remember that, and then maybe you'll hold the door open for somebody else. So basically what I'm saying, let the car in front of you go, maybe they'll let somebody else go. It's just a chain of effect. It's like a chain reaction. It all starts somewhere. So be kind, be supportive, let the person go, hold the door open, say thank you. You know, I feel like we could do that as a society, and even if it's small, it still counts. One action a day, just be friendly to each other. Those are the questions that I was given. I'm gonna leave them down below. If you do want to participate in this tag, then please tag me, send it to me, leave me a link down below if you made a video, or email me. I do have my email linked to my Instagram. Email it to me. Leave the answers down below. Let me know what you guys think. Please, I tag all of you if you're watching. Please answer these questions. Let's get talking. I feel like we don't talk a lot as a society, and I feel like we should. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I hope that you guys liked this video. It's something totally out of character for me. I basically never talk politics. I never talk emotions, feelings, or anything on this channel, but I feel like I wanted to be real with y'all, and I feel like I have a very nice community that I hope that this can get picked up and talked about, and this will make a difference. If it made a difference in your life, I am so happy. Send it to people. Let's get this going. Let's get talking. And I'm gonna leave all of Oda's information down below as well. She is the one that started this, and I just saw it and I just knew I had to be a part of it. So I want to quickly shout her out and say thank you. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you for getting us talking. I really, really like this movement, and I hope that other people can partake in this. And if I see anybody else do this, send it to me, whatever. I'm gonna link their information down in the description box below so you guys can check them out. If not, then they're going to be in the comments. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's so different than what I usually do, but I hope it is a good different. I just want to quickly remind you guys, because I didn't tell you this before, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and you can be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and some other stuff, because this is definitely not fashion and beauty related, just chatting with y'all. And also, leave me a comment down below, answer those questions for me, tag me in other things, in other tag videos that you guys want me to do. Let me know. Let's get talking, y'all. And also give this video a thumbs up if you do like these types of videos, just so I know what you guys like. You guys really do seem to like this kind of chatty chit-chat type of video, that you like that I'm talking to you guys about this, that you like this movement, because I really do like this movement, and I thank Oda for this so much. But yeah, that is all for my video, guys. I hope that this isn't super long. I hope that you guys sat through it all and enjoyed it. I tried to keep political stuff, I could have kept on talking, to a minimum. That is something that I usually do not address on my channel or on my social medias, but I feel like that is just something that I wanted to address, because that is something that I feel like needs to change, and hopefully does change, and hopefully we don't go down that path. But I wanted to voice my opinion for you guys. Even if you guys don't agree, I respectfully disagree, but that is what it is. And I hope that you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. You are all tagged, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.